You have real estate right now?
Yeah, man. Actually, man, like shout out to my guy Fabian. Like I was
Is it Fabian?
Fabian, yeah. He's
With a V.
With a V,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
Okay.
a big time real estate dude. He like flips a shitload of houses, got a shitload of deals internationally here in Mexico. I was working with him too. Like I was it was my day job. I was an analyst.
Yeah.
What's an analyst?
An analyst? They
Yeah.
just calculate numbers and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
for houses? For
No,
his
no,
flips?
I was
basically has a desk. They come in. They got to solve all these math problems. Every
Yeah,
day.
I was like, what the?
Pretty much. I mean, yeah.
For reals?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just messing
Pretty
around.
much. I mean, you just basically. I was just working at for the MGM. I was a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I was just like,
yeah.
wait, what are you doing numbers for?
Yeah, I was working in their corporate offices, just crunching numbers,
Trying to figure out how many employees they got to let go.
Exactly. Yeah. pretty much. Yeah. Like, yeah, some of my friends was on that team, figuring out like how many people to let go. Which is
Dang.
fucked up. Yeah. But no, I was just mostly doing like reporting on slots and table games and labor stuff like that. Just crunching numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I overheard like in just the break room, I was getting some water or some shit. I heard the dude Fabian talk about some real estate deal he was doing. And then I was just like mind you, I just never really talked to the dude. You know how like when you work, you know that you see the people you work with, but you don't really talk to them. You just do the head nod in the hallway or some shit.
Yeah.
I was always like that with Fabian. Like I never really talked to him. I was just like, what's up here and there. But then I overheard him talking about some big ass real estate deal he was finna close or something. And then I hit him up. I didn't hit him up. I just went over there and talked to him. I was like, what are you talking about? What real estate deal? And like he kind of brushed me off because I guess he brushed me off. He told me to read this book. He gave me a book to read. And he was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Just read this book.
I'm very careful with people who make you read a book before they have a conversation.
Yeah.
No.
Because usually some pyramid scheme
It's not
stuff.
it's not
Read
like that, bro.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad Network Marketing.
No, like.
Hey, so I'm going to need $75 from you?
And that's funny too, but the reason people do that, and now that I know in hindsight, people that's really getting it and that's really about it, they get people asking them all the time, how can I be like you? How can I be like you? And they'll spend a lot of time telling them, and nobody ever does it.
Yeah.
So it's like over time, like once you get there, people just annoy you and you just don't got time to tell nobody no more. So
Yeah.
then you just start telling them, read this book. And you kind of do that just to test them to see if they serious.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what he was doing to me. He was kind of just testing me. He was like, I don't really got time to tell you nothing. Read this book. If you read this book, got any questions, let me know. So I read the book and then I didn't ask him nothing. I just did every single thing the book said. And the next time I talked to him, I was like, I'm finna close my first deal. And then he looked at me like with big eyes. He was like, then he just embraced me and took me under his wing because then he knew that I was serious.
Yeah.
Like he knew I wasn't bullshitting. And then after that, he was down to tell me anything. He taught me like anything I needed to know. He would let me know. And yeah, he just kind of took me under his wing a little bit and was just showing me what I need to do, telling me all like the little secrets of real estate that I really had no idea even existed.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm in the game now.
And when you
That's
say
crazy.
when you say loopholes, or when you say these little tricks, you're really talking about loopholes, right? Like
Not necessarily loopholes. It's just the way the laws are written, the way taxes are written, and just the information that you
It's
don't
just
know if you don't know.
knowledge. It's
It's
just
just knowledge.
knowledge.
That's all it is. Is knowledge.
It's like write-offs.
Not even just write-offs. It's just learning, just hunting for deals, just all the different types.
What's the
of,
book called?
I can tell you right now. I don't know it off the top of my head, but it's in my Audible.
While you look it up, I'm gonna say this: when I was growing up, I always heard knowledge is power, right?
It really is, bro. You don't
Hold
know
on.
what you don't know.
So I was growing up in the ghetto, like in the hood, and it was kind of like I didn't know what that
Yeah.
meant. And I said people also say, reading a book a week or whatever, a book a day, like it really helps you grow. And I was like, okay, so you tell me if I read Captain Underpants,
That's what I was saying, bro. That's
I'm gonna suddenly
my
my brain's gonna just get bigger, and like I'm gonna get these superpowers. Like bro. That's how stupid I was.
Yeah,
I
bro.
legitimately thought that reading like the
same
dumbest
here,
books.
bro.
But
I'm
it's
like, I'm
but
never
it's
reading.
really
Yeah,
it's really
bro.
like you say, knowledge is power. Like that book that he's showing you, right? It's these books that have fundamental things that you're not gonna get in school.
Exactly, bro. So yeah, the book is called Set for Life by Scott Trench, and it's basically the synopsis of the book is basically, look, it's basically just re-engineering your mind to unlearn everything that you've been taught. Get a house, live in a house, get a job, like get the nicest car, blah blah blah. So basically, it's telling you don't get a house, get an apartment building, live for free, don't work across the city from your job. Work close enough to your job so where you don't even have to waste gas, where you can ride a bike. Shit like that. It's basically just telling you to optimize your life in a certain way that's cost effective.